everyone, my name is Vianney and today I am going to be sharing a video on this bracelet. This is my motherhood themed bracelet. So this is the overlook. And now I'm going to be closing up. To start off, this is a 17cm bracelet and this is on that Poetic Blooms clasp. The three little flowers, the with that blush tone, the white daisy and the pave daisy, and nice CZs framing the outside, and it is a button style clasp. So first up on the bracelet, I have the Mom Spacer. This one is one of my favorite spacers, and I always loved it even before I was a mother. So I was definitely excited to get this once I did become a mom. So I have two of these, but only one on this bracelet at the moment. Next up, I have this sweet little bows charm. It has a bunch of little blush, very light blush tone bows throughout the whole thing. And it has beading on the end, and it is an open work. Next to that, I have the Dazzling Daisies, and this one is an open work. We see all those little daisies with the CZs all around it, and a little bit of like the vines and some little dots on the bottom. Next to that, I have a dangle. This is, I think it might have been a Jared's exclusive, but this was a celebration bead, and it makes me think of Mother's Day and just celebrating the fact that being able to be a mom is a blessing, and I think that should be, you know, something it should be cherished, loved, and definitely celebrated every day. And on the inside, it says celebration on the inside of the barrel. There we go, and it has a little heart. So I really love this one, and it's really nice, just a gorgeous bead. So there's the back of the bouquet. All of the leaves have such a beautiful details. The stems on the bottom, the flowers on the top, and the cute little bow on the side with the matching enamel to the barrel. And next to that, I have another mom bead. This one, it's from an older release for Mother's Day, and it has a very nice light purple. It's a lilac, like a nice lilac color, a blush pink, and a creamy white looking enamel with these little hearts, and I just love this bead. I don't know what it is about it. It's just one of my favorite beads on this bracelet, actually. See that little heart in the place of the O for mom. Next up, this was a gift from my mom this year, 2020, on Mother's Day, and it says Mom of the Year. This was from the recent release, the 2020 Mother's Day collection. It has a little crown. Like I was saying, it has a little heart hidden underneath the little crown with the little 5 points, and it's a smooth back. It's kind of that basic heart, and I just lightly engraved it because the engraving, as you can tell, is not deep, and you know, it's not deep at all, so it might have been just kind of like a spur of the moment, let's add this to the collection, but the meaning behind it is really beautiful. Being Mom of the Year, and you know, my mom thinks I'm a good mom, so that's pretty special too. Next up, I have these, I believe they were the blush Primrose spacers, and this is the one that has them all over, or these might be no, they are not the cherry blossoms, but it has these flowers all around, and it has the CZs in the center of each flower all around. These are so gorgeous. Next up, I have the leaf spacers. These are retired, pretty long retired actually. And you can see my other clip over here. So these two things nicely frame this centerpiece, which is a little dangle. It's a mom dangle. I got this as I think it was a Christmas present, but it was a present from one of my good family friends. And it has the little baby shoes. It has a little bottle with white enamel. The baby shoes actually also have white enamel. And a little heart with the baby's feet making a heart and an enamel heart right in the middle. And a little, or a good size Susie on the barrel. And on one side, it's that matching Poetics Bloom, but the Radiant Hearts version. So see, it has the Radiant Hearts on the sides, and it has a large, some sort of a crystal on the inside. It's like a nice pinky color, and also pretty transparent at the same time. And then it has those Dazzling Daisies over top with some beading framing it. Same on both sides. And on the other side, it's actually a Disney piece. This is the Jumbo and Mrs. Jumbo bead from the Disney collection. And this one was also a gift right on my birthday. Right on my birthday, the day after I became a mom. So my son's birthday is one day before mine and my husband's birthday. So I got this on my birthday, being a freshly new, welcomed into the being a mother and motherhood. So it has Mrs. Jumbo hugging Jumbo with her trunk, and it has little enamel details like on the eyes, the little yellow on his hat, the pink on her hat. Has those hearts that they tend to do on the Radiant Hearts. Just slightly different pattern where you can see this is 4 rows alternating, this whole row faces down, this whole row faces up, the next row faces down, the next row faces up, where these, it's just kind of horizontal rows, where this is vertical, where this is horizontal rows of the hearts, if you know what I mean. But the hearts are different. And the back of it says, "My precious love." And that's just so cute because as a mother, the love you share with your child is so precious. And then the love that you share between multiple generations, grandmother, mother, child, grandchild, it's just so special. So I really love this bead. It's also one of my favorites. Somehow I got a little dent on there. Like a pretty big one, if you can tell, but nonetheless I still love this bead, and that's just something that sometimes can happen with charms, but I love that one. So again, as I mentioned, that spacer to match with the leaves, the same clip. And then I have, this one's an old one. This one I did have to look for pre-love just because it was retired before I became a mom, but this is M-O-M, Mom. And then it has some really bright pink CZs surrounded in the gold. It's like a little cluster. And then it has beading on the side. So they did have this one in the mom version and the dad version. And I was so happy to find this. And it was at a great price too. So can't complain. Pretty good condition. Really love this one. Next up, it's one of these. This is one of those Magnolias. I believe it was Blooming Magnolias, the spacer. It has a really pretty pink CZ on the inside, on the center. And then it's hard to tell, but it's ombre. The enamel is ombre on this. I think I closed up a bit too much. Might be a little fuzzy. But that was really cute. And it's just kind of, here because of the space that was left here. I would consider maybe taking this off and this off, depending if I were to get a different mom charm or motherhood charm in the future. Because next up, it's the Lotus. So it has beading on the barrel. It has a purple CZ on the barrel. And then on the actual dangle part, it's 2 layers of the Lotus. The back has 4 petals with a very light enamel and a heart. Then the front has 5 petals and a heart CZ in the center. And I do like these too. They just don't really represent anything for motherhood, or aren't exactly ones that went with the Poetic Blooms collection. So that's why maybe I would consider removing them. And next to those, I have this present. This really cute present with a nice bright pink enamel. And this one, I have it here because being a mother and being able to experience motherhood and being a mother, that's honestly, that's a big present in itself. Just because a lot of mothers or a lot of women struggle, you know, they struggle on their journey of making their dreams come true about being a mom, whether it be fertility, you know, issues, adoption issues, sometimes age issues, sometimes issues with their spouse being infertile instead of them, you know, just so many different things. So we really have to take being a mother and motherhood as a true present that life gives us. And next to that, I have the cherry blossom clip. That nice little beading in the center. So I'm going to do a whole little close-up on the thing, you know, lengthwise. So we've got our nice clasp, some nice beads which add touches of color and sparkle. One of my first of the 3 dangles. Some similar shapes to add symmetry. Some older pre-loved items as well as some newer items. And yeah, this is what makes up my motherhood bracelet. So I hope everyone enjoyed this video, and I truly meant to film this and post this during May, you know, or right closer to Mother's Day, but just one thing and another. But I'm so happy to, you know, film this, post this. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, please subscribe, give my video a thumbs up, and until the next one, everyone, bye-bye.